space cadets, have you ever wondered how astronauts get around in space? With all the different terrain, various altitudes, and unknown circumstances, it can be challenging. However, thanks to rovers, space surface exploration is a little easier. Rovers are a kind of car-like spacecraft that NASA uses to explore the surface of other planets. So far, rovers have gone to Mars and the Moon. Maybe one day, they'll go even further. Some are driven by astronauts, and others can be done by remote control. Astronauts use rovers to drive across the various terrains on different planets, carrying vital supplies and exploring new areas. If you wish to know the weather on Mars currently, before we embark on our adventure, you can click the link below and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Your mission, if you choose to accept, will require you to build a rubber band-powered rover that will travel across the surface of your moon and Mars. You will follow the engineering design process to design and build a rover out of cardboard or whatever materials you have in your home. Figure out how to use rubber bands to spin the wheels and improve their design based on your testing results. Take a close look at this prototype of a rover, like the one you are going to build. Prototypes are used all the time in engineering. They give us a basic design from which to build, test, and evaluate. They improve a design based on testing. This is part of the engineering design process. Some materials you may use to build your very own Mars rover are cooking skewers that can be found in a kitchen aisle at Walmart, some popsicle sticks of various sizes, rubber bands, duct tape, straws, various bottle caps, toothpicks, and if you have them laying around, you can use Kinects or Legos. To power my Mars rover, I looped this rubber band right here over an axle I created in the front. Then I take the rubber band and thread it through to the back axle. I use the wheels to turn my rubber band and create tension. When I'm ready to power my car forward, I simply release the wheels and it moves. Remember, Space Cadets, this is your chance to be creative. Your rover can be as complicated or as simple as you want. Mine was made out of Kinects, but yours can be made out of popsicle sticks like this one and be square, or you can even make it a triangle like this one and use toothpicks as your axles. The possibilities are out of this world. Now it's time to test your rover. Wind up the wheels, set it down, and let it go. Measure the distance with a ruler or measuring tape. Did everything work? How did we make the rover go farther? Engineers make changes and improve on their original design based on testing. This is called the design process. Try redesigning the wheel setup or the rubber band system. You can even redesign the entire body to be more aerodynamic. Some questions to ask yourself are, what did you like about your rover? What could you change about your rover to make it travel farther? Should your rover be driven by an astronaut or maybe by remote control? For more information on how your rover drives on the surface of planets, you can go to YouTube and type in Mars in a minute. How do rovers drive on the moon? Or you can click the link located at the bottom of this video. You can also go to 4h.okstate.edu to find more information on today's lesson.